Hello everybody, this is Rockhard Gamer 45. Today I want to talk about PlayStation Doom Fall of Triton. Now it's time to talk about the difficulty settings and the progress again. First of all, we might as well go over the progress of Fall of Triton, and that is that now there's literally one more level out of the whole 40 map project that needs to be complete, and every other level is there. That's how close we are for this project to be finished. But that doesn't mean it's going to be released like this time next week or something, because now all the playtesting happens. I want to playtest pretty much all the levels and all the difficulties. I want to play through certain levels on pistol starting difficulties to make sure they actually are possible still, etc. I want to make sure play levels sort of skipping the bonus levels, because like I said, there's going to be 10 secret maps the whole way through it, so that's a lot of secret maps. So I want to play through one playthrough at least to see if you can actually make it without all the goodies in the secret levels. So there's going to be a lot of playtesting, which is going to take quite a few weeks to actually play through it. Before trying, it's not really that short because it's 40 maps. It's going to take a long while to actually do. And that way I've also got to write down everything that needs to be changed, and it will take quite a long time. So I feel like the release date in February is kind of still standing, but it's going to be late February / early March when this actually gets released. And I don't want to release it too early, that's the problem, because I don't want to go, oh finally after all this work, and then realise there's loads of like problems, or maybe there's a way you can get out behind the wall or something like that. Maybe there's loads of hall of mirrors that I don't know about, and it turns out to be quite broken, and then I don't want that to happen. I want to make sure everything's well made, everything's 100% beatable no matter what you do, and then I think about when I'm going to release it. But if I had to guess, once again, it'd be very late February or early March. That is the actual goal. That's when I want it done. So now it's time to talk about the difficulty settings. Okay, so first of all, on I Am a Wimp or Hey Not Too Rough, I really recommend that you do not play this unless you have played it on the other difficulties and you're struggling, because it's kind of like it was in the original Doom, where it's just painfully easy. That's kind of what I was going for there, and kind of wasn't at the same time, but it turned out to be kind of painfully easy maps. So unless that's your kind of thing where you just want to explore levels, I would not recommend that. If you want the hardcore gameplay, I'd go at least Hurt Me Plenty, but for the full challenge experience, Ultraviolence will be the one to go for. Because Hurt Me Plenty, I'll say until about level 15-16, it starts off very easy still, but then it kind of kicks in around about 15-16. And Ultraviolence, it's kind of hard the whole way through it, but when you get to the last levels, like once again, like 15-16 onwards, it gets really difficult in certain areas and certain maps. So Ultraviolence is definitely the way to go if you're looking for the challenge. Where if you're just looking for a nice playthrough of it, Hurt Me Plenty, or if you're just looking for levels to explore or just kind of be chilled back with, then I Am a Wimp or Hey Not Too Rough is definitely the way to go. But I would highly recommend that you don't play that difficulty. Anyway, a lot of the maps that you have seen have actually had some slight changes to them. Now that I've improved a little bit, I'm not exactly the best map in the world, but I've definitely learnt more from when I started. I've gone back to the maps and improved it, so every level will have a secret at least, because I've showed a couple of levels that don't have secrets. And due to the difficulty settings, I've also added a couple of extra monsters here and there as well, just to show that the difficulties are different. So if you go back and play levels like the Gates of Hell, for instance, there might be some extra monsters here or there that were not there in the latest demos. So they are different. I have improved them, and I have taken advice from other people as well. So hopefully they are better, but only time will tell. So anyway, I know this was a shorter discussion one, but that's all I want to talk about. I think there's going to be one more discussion video before Fall of Triton comes out, and it'll literally be like the day before, and that's explaining what about pretty much everything else about Fall of Triton, so everyone's ready for it the day after. So anyway, if there's any questions, just please ask, and I'll see if I can answer. Well, I can answer, but Anyway, this has been Rock Game 45, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.